U.S. So the number one goal is always to control the money. Number two is you got to control the media. Because if you control television, radio, newspapers, magazines, then you control the thoughts and feelings of the population. The third thing they got to do is control drugs and health care. Because everyone is going to either get sick or feel the urgency for their health. So if they control drugs and health care, that's an automatic way to control the population by forcing injections. You know, it's like this kid, 13-year-old kid, where the judge says, you must get chemotherapy. I mean, how insane is this? Strap the kid down and kill him?
So that makes government God. I mean, if they can make you take drugs, make you go to them, get the health care they want to give you, that's how they force the eugenics on people.
Yeah, and keep in mind, the drugs are specifically used to basically mind down the individual population. This has been done throughout the centuries. We forget in China. When the British were in control of China, what did they do to the population? Let's get them all on opium. So they got the British got the entire Chinese population drugged up on opium so that they didn't have any problems with the population. They would just go out there and do their work and stay high on opium all day. So same thing here.
What are the elites afraid of? I asked you that question and forgot to ask it again. What are they most afraid of?
They're afraid. It's so simple because people always ask me, what should I do? And this is what they're afraid of. They're afraid that people will get out of debt because if you completely pay off your credit cards, pay down your mortgage, buy a used car for cash instead of owing money from the bank, if a person gets out of debt, they can't control you that much. And secondly, if you change where you spend your money, if you stop buying, my book was the biggest seller that Walmart ever had. Walmart never sold organic food. So when Natural Cures became the biggest seller they ever had, the executives called me up and said, we are forced to sell organic food in our stores because of your damn book. And so that's what it comes down to.
But they're greedy and can't help it and still sell your book.
Correct. That's the beautiful thing. Greed supersedes everything, even their most important wishes and desires.
Well, that's just like big Hollywood production company with big banking funding making a Bilderberg Group movie. They like being known as the supermen of the world. I want to hear about those other four groups when we get back. Final segment with Kevin Trudeau, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible interview. And we're going to be having him back up on the show. We appreciate his time.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. I've told you for a long time it's important to be self-sufficient. And today, that's more important than ever. We need to be independent, and food and water is the key. You'll never have to stand in a bread line when you have your own bread. You'll never have to go to the Superdome and beg for FEMA to take care of your family in any emergency if you simply prepare. No one is going to take care of your family in the final equation but you. You know eFoodsDirect.com is still able to ship storable food that's safe from E. coli, salmonella, genetic alteration, or Chinese imports. And they do it at almost half the cost of last year's grocery prices. Call 1-800-409-5633. Or on the web, go to eFoodsDirect.com. Visit eFoodsDirect.com and look over the fine list of high-quality, freeze-dried, and dehydrated foods they have to offer. Watch the free videos. Look at their online catalog. Or give them a call at 1-800-409-5633. Again, 800-409-5633. Or on the web at eFoodsDirect.com. Take action today. The first step is getting storable food.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back. There's a guy named MZ in Santa Cruz, California, who owns one of our affiliate radio stations. He got laid off from a job he loved many years ago. He was devastated, but it taught him a lesson very early in life, that even when you do a great job for someone and your boss tells you how much he appreciates you every day, there is no job security. You are always in danger of losing your job unless you take charge of your livelihood and own your own business. Since you are the boss, nobody can fire you. So MZ has been his own boss for over 37 years, and he is passionate about turning other people on to the joys and benefits of working for themselves and not for others. MZ wants to tell you about a low-cost home business opportunity involving the marketing of healthful dark chocolate that can help people lose weight and set you up with an impressive compounding monthly income. Visit chocolate.ownmyself.com and check out the opportunity. That's chocolate.ownmyself.com. It takes very little money, and if you're interested, MZ wants to talk to you. Remember, chocolate.ownmyself.com.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know what a police state this country is, I had Jim Tucker on Bilderberg 3 or 4 times, and I said, Jim, anything I can do for you, for all the great work you've done? And he said, yeah, there's a type of bourbon I like. And he said the name of it. And then we're trying to mail it at the post office, and there's little secret police asking what it is, and they say, we can't mail liquor across state lines. In America, you can't mail one of your friends a bottle of whiskey as a present. This country is gone. We got to take it back. We got to have revolution. And Kevin Trudeau, is the establishment worried about revolution? What type of revolution should we have? I want to have a peaceful one, but I want this to stop. I can't go out in the country on my land and get a telescope out without a game warden with his lights up running up now. It didn't used to be like that. Government is out of control. They're suing you, getting $37 million judgments for writing books about how to lose weight that work. This is baloney.
It really is a little bit outrageous, but actually I look at it as a very positive thing because it's becoming so outrageous. People are now becoming aware. Because it's so outrageous, like this 13-year-old boy being forced to get chemotherapy, me writing a book that the government doesn't like and fining me $37 million, but also, in addition to that, I have been banned from appearing on television for the next 3 years. As a matter of fact, I've been banned from appearing on radio and internet shows. What I'm doing right now is illegal.
Oh, I didn't know I was a thought criminal, but you know what? I believe in the First Amendment, hang together or hang separate. Tell me about my thought crime. Having you on.
I'm the one breaking it because I'm banned from doing any media appearance for 3 years. But I just told them, look, if you want to enforce this ban, sue me again. Please.
Well, as you said, you're appealing all of this, and if they try to say you can't come on my show, that's really going to illustrate to people that there's just no free speech left.
It's really outrageous. But you asked me what they're afraid of. And again, let me tell people, here are the things that they're controlling, and then I'll tell you the 3 things they're afraid of. They're controlling the money, the media, the drugs and the health care, the food, water, and roads and travel. That's what the groups. Now, there's a group, again, Bilderberg, they call it Bilderberg only because of the hotel. But there's no names for these. That is North America and Europe. There's a group that handles Central America and South America. There's the Middle East and the Persian Gulf. There's Africa, and then there's Asia. All of those have Bilderberg-type groups that are all working together. And then all these tie in, and this is where, this is at the level that I was at. It's an organization that we don't have a name for. It's called the Brotherhood only because it's just the people together as brothers. It's men and women, but mostly men. And we basically try to make sure that we control the money, the media, the food, the drugs, the water, and the roads. What are they afraid of? They're afraid of, A, that you stop, in America, that you stop voting for Democrats and Republicans and vote for any other party.
Break the left-right paradigm.
They are freaking out at guys like Ron Paul. And if you remember Ross Perot?
Yes.
Hey, why? Isn't it bizarre that this guy was on the news, on television every day, and then overnight you never heard another word from him ever again?
Because they said they'd kill his family.
Of course they said they'd kill his family. But they wouldn't kill him. They were going to murder him in the press, just like Ron Emanuel told the bomb holders